Okay, we are going to continue this. And I need to refresh my memory on what I'm doing. Oh yeah, mission 4 is the neon. We're going to skip over this, go clear out this area up here, do this, try to do that, come back, go there. I doubt we'll have time for any of 3 or 4, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I think I also still need to clear the village too. I forgot about that part. I did not mean. I keep hitting the trigger instead of the focused breathing. Stop jumping on me, you jerk. There's fragments over there, fragments over here. Let's go ahead and change this out real quick. Come here. Anyone else? All right, let's go take out more mimics and the rift. There's a phantom coming at me somewhere. Ah, there you are. Mr. Growly. Okay. I see the mimic there. Where'd you go? There he is. Got him. Okay, we're gonna go. I think I hear the rift on this side as opposed to the other side. There is still one more mimic around. Yep, right there. All right, we got him gone. I'm gonna try to refill this really quick. And then this is the other FMJ. I'm trying to save the AP ammo for the other map. I hear a spawn on the way. It's going to jump on me at some point, which is fine. All right, let me give it a save. Let's go get the rest of these guys. Where's the other? The other mimic is usually over on the other side of the village. But usually he'll come in this way with all the noise. Where are you? Trying to get behind cover. I'm not seeing him. I'm trying to go back where I was to draw him out. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm actually low on health. It would help if I have a bulletproof vest. Give that a bit to go. Yeah, I really need to stop hitting the trigger when I do focus breathing. So focus breathing is the bottom button. Trigger on the other hand that's not on the trigger is what fires the grenade. So I keep hitting trigger instead of the bottom button. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay. right, I think we're done in here for the most part. I'm expecting more seekers and spawns at some point, but oh, speaking of the devil. But I think we can start to make our way to the Pobita factory map. I just want to make sure there's no one like immediately on my back. Okay, now we're gonna, let me go ahead and give this a save in spot 2, 3, and 4. Just because this is a good reload point if something goes horribly wrong. Wow, my silencer is already in the yellow. That is why I have a second one. That goes by super fast. And I'm going to use the regen artifact to get all the way up. If it breaks, it breaks, although I would like to be able to sell it. I just don't want to go through my health injector pens that fast. And 3 dots is pretty easy. So again, we're looking for the web anomalies to go through the train, like that one there. But I do want to peek and see if there's a crate here, which there is. Any fragments right here? They're in this tree line a lot, so something else to kind of keep an eye on. Okay, so the webs are coming through here. Let me go ahead and give this a save. Again, there are usually mimic soldiers that are doing patrols along here. So I want to kind of start to keep an eye along the tree line. There's a spawn over here and a fragment. So every time you hear that, like the person taking a breath and letting it out, that's that focused breathing. And that just stops where your hand here is shaking. It kind of steadies it to help you be able to kind of narrow in on your target better. So I'm looking along here for mimics and seekers. I'm not as worried about fragments because they can't shoot me. The mimics are usually all along here. All right, you can come here. All right, give it a save. I'm not seeing any mimic soldiers. That's the seeker. Oh, that's another seeker there. Why don't I miss him? There we go. Do I see a soldier there behind? It's really hard with them behind the trees. But again, it's better to take them out from a distance before they start shooting at you. All right, let's go ahead and give this a save. I'm doing okay on time, although I kind of wish I was further. We've got a big map to go through, so I don't know how that's gonna go. There is a crate here this time. And I'm picking up all the stuff I see, but I might end up dropping it at the ropes because I'm going to be coming back this way and I don't need to lug all this extra weight across the other map. So we'll kind of see. Oh, let me go ahead and use this opportunity to refill ammo. Those are all still my AP ammo for the other map. All right. Oh, let me give it a save so I don't have to redo the ammo. I kept an eye to make sure there's no dome anomaly that'll push me into the red lake. It's clear. I haven't taken any of the soldiers out, so I really need to approach this with caution. Of course, I have my headlamp on, so I'm not being as cautious as I could be. I see this fragment here. Oh, I hear someone running. That is a mimic soldier running. Oh, right there. Got him. Alright, I feel a little bit better now that I've got one of them. And there's no rift around, so I don't need to take a rift out. It is definitely concerning that I've already gone through one silencer. I mean, I haven't gone through it all the way. It's still yellow. But these go by fast. I need to also look out for web anomalies. I'm gonna kind of go over here. Try to make sure there's no immediate... Oh, that's a floating leaf. At first it looked kind of like butterfly, and I was like, there's no way there's butterfly here. I will do the phantoms from a distance because there's no core to try to take out. Oh, I don't know if I got him. I don't think I did. Yeah, you usually hear this like sploosh noise when you get them. Why isn't he? There we go. I don't know why it took so many shots for him. Okay. We're gonna come here by the rope. And then see who I ended up stirring up that is gonna make their way to me. I'm not as worried about the fragments. It's just a matter of I can see them. And I don't want them to start making their way to me in the dark when I come back. Because they are so much harder to see in the dark. That's the only reason I'm spending this much time on them. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this. And then we're going to change out to AP ammo. And I'm going to change out... Oh wait, I think I have all of this plus P. Yeah, that's just the one in the chamber. Oh, there's a seeker. Oh no, that's a mimic, right? Yeah, that is. Oh. Where'd you go? Jeez. If you've ever heard anyone give you the advice of zig and zag if someone's shooting at you, that is why. It is really hard to take aim on them when they are running back and forth. Oh, I'm changing to AP. Okay, so at least I got all of them out so they won't ambush me. Now we're going to drop all the stuff I don't need. So I don't carry all this extra stuff around. Let me actually grab that box there. I may as well take that. I think I'm good with everything else here. I'm going to give this my new save spot 2, 3, and 4. Because my hope is that I keep one of these in case any of these items glitch out. I have them. Alright, we are ready to go. So we're first going to the building that had the tape recorder on the desk to go get that rift. And then we're going to cross all the way across the map for the heavy helix. Is there a spawn here? Okay. I know that's the rift sound. I just thought I also heard a spawn. I could just go here and steal this and go. Because I really don't want my backpack to be super heavy. And I don't want to deal with that mimic police there. I'd like to save as much ammo as possible. So I'm going to just go down here. I am going to give it a save. I'm going to try save spot 4. That... Oh, of course there's a stomper. Where are you at? It's hard to see if it... Oh, there it is there. And it can still change directions, so I kind of wait to make sure I'm clear. Okay, so there is a mimic soldier there, and as we go down here, he is going to spot us and start shooting at us. So just something to keep in mind. Oh, there's the spawn there in the distance. Got him. Okay. So I'm going to try to stay out of range. I'm going to hit a point where I am dead in his aim zone. So he is going to shoot at me. Or not. Maybe I missed it. Okay. So I saw a phantom right there. Got him. I really didn't need to use AP ammo for that. Let me actually go ahead and change back to FMJ. I can easily grab those if need. I just don't want to waste it. So we're going to cut across to this side as opposed to going through there. I'm also going to show where the stash is with the shotgun. My stamina is definitely running low. Give me a moment to eat some food. How's my suppressor looking? Okay, it's still in the blue. Okay. So here is another stash. Shotgun. You're given a pump action shotgun. I am going to go move it a little bit more. Oh, another box of ammo. I'm going to go move it more into here and drop it. And we'll get this on our way back. Because again, I'm trying to limit the weight that I'm carrying. And just in case I come back from this side, I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to give that a save. I know I'm going to save over that, so that's fine. There is a floating green haze cloud that you'll come across. What does my ammo look like? Okay, I'm still good. I really should start carrying around a paper towel and rod. My gun is already pretty low. Let me make sure I'm on the right side of this. I'm actually going to go around here by the safe house. There are a bunch of mimics there. I'd like to avoid this pathway here. So if I go around here, I can stay out of their view and go up to the mission there. So I'm going to actually go over to here. I do see the phantom there in the distance. This water is safe to cross in. You just want to look for anomalies like that. And these are the ones you cannot throw probes at. I think I can cut straight through here. Yep. I do hear the noise of the... Oh. That is the sound of a mimic grenader. And that is from that side that we're avoiding view of. If that cloud starts heading this way, I think it's going the other way. We're going to put our gas mask on. There's the safe house up there. And there is a spawn. Let me give it a save there. I'm going to try to start using 3. Let me just go at... Actually, it's a little too early. I don't need it yet. I think these guys talk. At least one of them. I'm going to go ahead and hit... Yeah.
Why didn't it go off? Shit. All right. Who laid the cable?
Genka did. Gano, go check it.
What? Why me? It's video section. He'll make it in a flash. Come on, baby. Chop, chop.
I think that name Vitya was in one of the letters we had. I want to hit this other guy too in a moment. Okay. I just wanted to see. So that green haze cloud is away from us. Let's go ahead and... There is a mimic sniper up there who could start shooting at us as we get closer. This is our safe house. Oh! I thought he wasn't able to get up here. I guess apparently ladders are exempt. Yeah. You suck. Okay, so we're gonna grab the painting real quick. And I just want to make sure there's nothing here that I want to grab with me. Oh, I will go ahead and take extra AP ammo. I don't mind if I do. That will be very helpful, thank you. An AUG magazine. A letter. I'll leave the grenade here and... Oh, I'll take the health injector pen. I'll go ahead and use it just because I don't know if that mimic's going to start shooting at me. And I'm going to put AP ammo just in case he does. You want to watch out with that. If a mimic chases you here, you definitely don't want to be standing by that. All right. And this is why it definitely helps to have a bulletproof vest and helmet. I do not have one. I don't know how close I need to get for him to shoot at me. But in there is where we're going to get the heavy helix. And up there is the floating gas cloud. So he's ducked down. Oh, yeah. Again, I'm trying to avoid him. He's blocked by the barrier. So I don't think he's able to shoot me. But I'm going to duck down here just in case I'm wrong. Kind of get break line of sight. He didn't even hit me. I think he was mainly shooting at the wall. I'm going to put on my gas mask. And, oh. I'm going to change to the Beretta. If he keeps shooting at me, I might have to go back and take him out before I can do this mission. So again, we're just finding the heavy helix. That is not the heavy helix, that is a night eye. I'm going to give it a save because so far so good. I might... Do I have a pathway here? I would need to wait for this to come back. No, I do not. I'm going to try to go around the rock. If not, I'm going to go through the anomaly. Yeah, I can't go through that. And I don't want to spend forever finding the pathway. So I think I'm just going to go into the middle there, take a little bit of damage. Just trying to see where I need to go. I think I can go there. That is not our mission. I'm really pushing my luck with that guy there. You'll see that barely did any health damage, me running through that anomaly. That's because I did it really fast. Alright, this is the mission. That's the heavy helix. That's one of two that we need. So the AUG stash is right up there on that truck. You have to get to that rock cliff next to the mimic and jump onto it. I am going to get out of here. Oh, I could have come in from here. Oh, but he will be shooting me if I go that way. I'm going to go back the way I came to try to avoid his line of sight. Running through this real quick. And then I'm going to decide what I want to do. I'd rather have a better scope and be able to take him out from a distance before I'm going to just run back to here and get underneath behind a rock. I just want to get away from that green haze. Okay, let me debate on what I want to do. So how much do I have left on that? I can do a little bit more. It's 4:30, which means it is going to start getting dark soon. It would be better to be back before dark. This is not an ideal map to be here in the dark on. I am not going to go back this way because those mimics are around there. So I'm going to run back to that side. He's going to shoot at me a bit, hopefully hit the wall and not be able to do any damage. I have a good save in case he kills me. I can try again. But he's definitely going to shoot at me again. Or not. Oh, of course there's a stomper. Of course. Oh no, he is shooting at me. I don't think he's actually, yeah, he's not hitting me. He's got kind of a pretty crappy angle. I'm gonna get behind this. Okay. All right, we're out of his sight now. So I would rather come back here and get the stash when I have a zoomed in scope and maybe even a rifle and I can take him out. So I am not going to bother with that stash right now. It's just not worth the ammo that it would take me to try to get him. Because once you start shooting at him, he ducks down where just like the tip of his head is showing. Pause. And he will be able to do more like jumping up and shooting you as opposed to you really being able to get much damage. Is that actually going that way? I might not need. I wasn't sure if that was going to turn back around. And I'm going to cut through here. And then I can take off my, actually, yeah, that did turn back around. I don't think it's going to come to me. So I think I can take this off now. And then let me change back to FMJ ammo. Save this. And now we're going to go back to where we put the shotgun. Now there's a guy up there. Again, you can kind of just barely see the tip of his head up there. So if I were to start shooting, I really wouldn't be able to do much from this because it's not zoomed in. If you have a zoomed in scope and a better, I mean, even a zoomed in scope with this would work, but a rifle is even better. You can definitely take him out from a distance with staying out of his line of fire. And then similarly, when they shoot at you, a lot of times they're ducked down. So sometimes when they shoot at you, they are blocked by that wall. Sometimes not if you're too close. I'm going to give it a save. I'm going to save that 418 one because I want to try to rebuild my stamina and run to where that cliff way is, because that then will be back where he's barricaded by the back wall. If I need to, I can duck behind this. We're behind this rock here. Okay. Now we're to the back of him, so he's really not going to come there. I say that now and watch him do that. This cliff is sometimes hard to get up. You have to kind of find the right, like you'll have to sometimes go side to side as you're sprinting up to try to get up. But once you do, then it's pretty easy. So it's 6 o'clock, which means we're not going to be walking back in the dark, which is my goal. So we're going to grab the stuff we dropped on the other side of the rope and try to make it back to the village without it being pitch black, because we still haven't fully cleared this part of the map. But this is definitely why I was taking out all of those phantoms, is because you can tell they're a little bit harder to see, as well as the web anomaly. Now, as a reminder, you do have this night eye, and so it kind of helps show a little bit of them. The problem is you have to hold it in your hand. You can't set it down. And your headlamp used to give it a glare, but they fixed that. So I'm not going to use it now. I think I'm good. I think I can see. But if it gets, so I put it in my pocket, it's going to go away. If it starts to get hard to see, then I'm going to put it back on. I am going to give this a save here. And I want to go run up and see if there's a crate here. If there's not, then instead of me wasting this time, I'm going to just reload where I was at. I do this every time the tide resets and I pass by here, I'll go up here and check. Because this is random. Yep, and they got one here. Okay, so I'll keep this one. And we've got some guns to clean and sell, which is good. And then I'm going to have my gun in my hand for when I drop down. Okay. For him. Where? Oh. Jeez. I thought that was the sound of a phantom. I was not expecting a seeker. Oh my goodness. I love this game. Yeah, definitely peekaboo. Damn. That was fun, especially when it's dark. All right, let my stamina build back up. Come on. I kind of want... I'm trying to grab the night eye, but me standing here is not a good idea. I'm going to do this just to make it a little bit easier walking back, to make sure I don't run into any web anomalies. Because they go all over this train yard. And I'm going to have the Beretta in my hand for a better one-handed weapon. Let my stamina build up. Once I get to the village, I'll take this off. You just can see the webs easier than in the dark. And I don't see any coming through the train. My stamina is really, really crappy because I've got a lot of backpack weight. And I'm not letting it fully charge up. I like to hit these guys as I walk. I want to get to the other side of this tanker because there can still sometimes be webs from here to the rope. At first I thought that was a spawn. That's part of the statue I broke. So I'm going to put this in my pocket and see what it looks like right now. Give it a second to go back. All right. If it was a little bit brighter, then sometimes what I'll do is I'll unload my bag here and go loot a couple houses here. It is getting pretty dark, so I think I'm just going to go head back and not even bother. But I'll do that sometimes when I come back from a mission and it's not super, super dark, but getting really dark. Okay. And I have one hunger. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. You can see my bag is definitely heavy. Put weapon away. So I don't think we completed any full mission. I just want to double check. Yeah, we got one of those and one of those. We now have to get the second one for each of those. So I am going to keep those here. So when we do get the second one, they are right here ready to turn in. And I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and hit save and then do, actually, I'm going to bring that off just because that's annoying me. I'm going to do another video to get everything wrapped up and load out ready for the next day.